There is an animal alive right now whose heart alone is the size of a small car, whose tongue weighs as much as a full-grown elephant. It is larger than any dinosaur that ever walked the earth, larger than anything in the entire history of life on this planet. And the most surprising part is this: it is not extinct. It did not vanish millions of years ago. It is out there in the ocean, breathing right now. These are the largest creatures that have ever lived. When we imagine giants, we think of the dinosaurs. But the truth is far stranger. The biggest creatures in history were not all ancient. Some of them are swimming in our oceans today. From living monsters to extinct titans, we are counting down to the single largest animal that has ever existed. And no matter what you are picturing right now, the real answer is bigger. Number 10, the Japanese spider crab. When you think of a crab, you think of something that fits in your hand. This one could wrap its legs around a car. From the tip of one claw to the other, it can stretch nearly 13 feet across. It lives in the deep waters off the coast of Japan, walking slowly across the ocean floor on long, spindly legs, like something out of a nightmare. It is the largest arthropod on the planet, the biggest of all the creatures with an external skeleton. And it is only the beginning. Number 9, the ocean sunfish. It looks like a giant head that forgot to grow a body. Flat, round, and strange, the ocean sunfish is the heaviest, bony fish in the world, with the largest ones weighing as much as a small truck. A single female can carry hundreds of millions of eggs at once, more than almost any other animal on Earth. And yet, despite its enormous size, it drifts gently through the ocean, feeding mostly on jellyfish. A giant built like a mistake that somehow works perfectly. Number 8, the African bush elephant. This is the largest animal that walks on land today. A fully grown male can weigh more than 6 tons, as much as several cars stacked together, and stand taller than a basketball hoop. Its brain is the largest of any land animal, and it is intelligent enough to recognize itself, mourn its dead, and remember faces for decades. But here is something that should put the rest of this list into perspective. This enormous animal, the biggest thing walking the earth right now, would be completely dwarfed by what is coming next. Number 7, the whale shark. It is a shark, but it is nothing to fear. The whale shark is the largest fish alive in the world today, growing longer than a school bus, and it survives by gently filtering tiny creatures from the water. Swimmers can float right beside it, completely safe, beneath a creature the size of a boat. Its mouth alone can be nearly 5 feet wide, yet it could not harm you if it tried. It is living proof that on this planet, the biggest is very rarely the most dangerous. Number 6, Leedsichthys. Long before the whale shark, the oceans held a fish even larger. Leedsichthys swam through the seas of the dinosaur age, and it is believed to be the largest bony fish that has ever existed. Some estimates put it at around 50 feet long, far bigger than any fish alive today. And like so many giants, this enormous creature was gentle, drifting through ancient waters, filtering food from the sea. It proves that even the prehistoric oceans were ruled by giants we are only beginning to understand. Number 5, Paraceratherium. This was the largest land mammal that has ever lived. Imagine a rhinoceros, but with no horn, an enormously long neck, and a body so tall it could feed from the tops of trees like a giraffe. It stood around 5 meters tall and weighed as much as several elephants combined. When it walked, the ground itself would have trembled. No mammal before or since has ever grown this large on land. It was, quite simply, the biggest creature ever to walk the earth on 4 legs, with fur. Number 4, Argentinosaurus. Now, the dinosaurs. Argentinosaurus is one of the largest land animals ever to exist. This long-necked giant may have stretched over 100 feet from head to tail and weighed as much as 10 or more elephants combined. A single one of its bones can be taller than a human being. The ground would have shaken with every step, and its sheer size alone would have protected it from almost any predator. It is one of the biggest creatures to ever live on land, and yet it is still not the largest animal on this list, not even close. Number 3, the lion's mane jellyfish. Size is not only about weight, it is also about length. And by that measure, this is one of the longest animals on the entire planet. Its trailing tentacles can stretch longer than a blue whale, reaching well over 100 feet. A single jellyfish, drifting through cold northern waters, can be longer than almost any creature alive. Most of it is delicate, glowing thread, nearly invisible in the water. A giant made not of muscle and bone, but of silence and light. Number 2, the fin whale. Now we reach the true giants, and they are not extinct. They are alive in our oceans today. The fin whale is the second largest animal that has ever existed, reaching lengths of over 80 feet. It is fast, sleek, and powerful, sometimes called the greyhound of the sea, racing through the water despite its colossal size. It rivals the greatest land giants the planet has ever produced, and unlike them, it is still alive. And astonishingly, it is only the second biggest because there is one creature swimming the same oceans that is larger still. And number 1, the animal we began with, the largest creature that has ever existed in the entire history of life on Earth. The blue whale. It can grow to nearly 100 feet long and weigh as much as 200 tons, heavier than the largest dinosaur that ever lived. Its heart is the size of a small car. Its tongue alone can weigh as much as an elephant. And a newborn calf gains around 200 pounds every single day just from its mother's milk. Its call is louder than a jet engine and can travel across entire oceans, allowing blue whales to speak to one another from hundreds of miles away. And here is the thought worth holding on to. The single largest animal that has ever lived is not a dinosaur. It is not a monster from the deep past. It is alive, right now, in the same oceans we sail across, breathing the same air we do. The greatest giant in the history of the world, sharing the planet with us today. We tend to believe the age of giants is over, that the truly enormous, the truly impossible, all belong to the distant past. But the largest creature in the history of the planet is alive at this very moment. The age of giants never ended. We are simply living inside it, and size is only one way nature breaks the rules. Because some creatures are not the biggest or the oldest. They carry abilities so strange they sound less like biology and more like science fiction. But that is a story for another time.